Good afternoon. I just want to make this extra additional video on imagery or descriptive language, just to kind of reinforce your understanding of what it is. So if you're watching this before the vocabulary, then there's a good chance that when you actually do the vocabulary, you'll have a better understanding. If you're watching this after the vocabulary, this is a good review. So imagery is a picture that is created in your mind by words that you read. You could use figurative language such as similes or metaphors or even personification or hyperboles to describe an image. So there are 5 types of imagery, and that is visual, auditory, tactile, olfactory, and gustatory. Just fancy words of saying seeing, hearing, touch, smell, and taste. I would recommend that you maybe remember these 5, though, because it might contribute to extra points for the unique opportunity in June. So visual imagery is when an author describes the sights that they see, so it helps you visualize pretty much the setting and what is around you. So clear and blue or large and dark. If I said someone's eyes were as blue as the sky, then you imagine someone's eyes as blue. Or if I said that the bacon was as red or as orange or as pretty as a flower, then you'll be like, oh, that bacon looks really good, strangely. Auditory image is when the author uses words to explain what the characters are hearing. So, 2 of the most common things that you might see an example of is quiet or loud. Sometimes they'll go specific sounds, like you can hear cars honking or bees buzzing, or you could hear bacon sizzling in the pan. Tactile imagery is words that you read that lets you know how something feels. So a ball could be smooth, or if it's a basketball, it could be a little rough. If it's ice cream, it could be soft or it could be cold. If it's bacon, if you're holding raw bacon, then it might be slimy. But if you're holding cooked bacon, it could be oily, or could be crispy, or could be floppy. Olfactory imagery is when authors describe the smells that he or she is writing about, so you can understand the smells. So olfactory and taste or gustatory go hand in hand because a lot of stuff that you can smell, you can also taste, and it'll be the same description. So vanilla and pineapple, or smoky or perfume, or if you're cooking a certain type of bacon, you can smell like the mapleness of it, or you can even kind of smell the saltiness of it as well. And then finally, gustatory, which I said is taste. So a big difference between taste and touch is that a lot of times students get mixed up, and they'll say that it's cold or it's hot or it's crispy or it's soft. Those are tactile because those don't tell us what something specifically tastes like. Taste has to do with flavors and descriptions, not necessarily with how things feel. So sweet and sour, or spicy and salty, or you could even say that if you're eating bacon, it's juicy, or you could say that it's salty or mapley. It's got a sweet flavor to it. So here's a quick little poem. Flowers, flowers everywhere, over here, over there, purple, blue, yellow, and orange. The bees buzzing to and from, landing on the soft, delicate petals, sipping the delicious nectar. Light dew resting on the green leaves on this wonderful morning of early spring. We have all 5 senses in there. We have all 5 examples of descriptive language. We have sight, where you see flowers and you see the colors of the flowers as well. We have hearing, you could hear the bees buzzing. And then we also have touch, that you can almost feel the soft, delicate petals, or you can almost feel the light dew resting on the green leaves. We also have the smell, because if you can smell the flowers, literally smell the flowers. And then we have taste, the sipping of the delicious nectar. So hopefully this added a little more clarity and a little more reinforcement to your understanding of imagery and descriptive language.